Hey y'all. What's up, my late night crew? Hey Vaughn. Hey Casey. Hey y'all. Look at y'all. Y'all already ready. I know that's right. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm like 10 minutes late, but I am here. Nevertheless, I hope y'all caught my live earlier. It was very fun. I stayed on for more than an hour. We talked a lot. It was fun, y'all. So I hope that y'all was there. So let me put you up here. Hey, look, Vaughn was on it. He was not playing. Okay. He said, give me my reading, Mama Magical. So shout out to Devon. That is my child. That's my baby right there. Shout out to Devon, my late night crew member, my Patreon member, my love. Okay, y'all. So because I'm running a little bit behind, we just gonna jump into these readings. So if anybody wants to get a word for the week, we are still sort of kind of at the top of the week. We're moving into Wednesday hump day, so we kind of getting in there, but nevertheless, we still got some time left in this week. So if you want to read on your week, see what your spirits have to say, that's all good. If you have a question, that is cool. Um, two readings for $25. That's what we're doing tonight. Okay, y'all. So come through, spirit. Okay, so where's Miss Mama's at? Where's my permission at? Okay, here she is. Hey, y'all. What's up, my late night crew? Hey, Too Drippy. Hey, Zola. Hey, y'all. Okay, so Devon. Let's see what your spirits want you to know for this February's forecast. Okay, what is the weather like? What is the spiritual weather like for this February? Okay, let's see what is going on. Devon. Cook. So it's the energies surrounding him in the month of February. Please give it that divine advice and guidance so that he can be aligned with all of his blessings and reach his highest potential and well-being. Come through spirit. Hey y'all. What's up, my crew? What's up, my gang? Be careful of house fires. Be careful of not letting things go, holding on to old things that no longer fit your life. I don't care if it's a thought. I don't care if it's an old habit. You must release things and let things go. Somebody from your past may pop up in February. Be very careful of who you allow to enter your life and stay. They may cross your paths. It will be divine, okay? It won't be my mistake. Somebody's going to come up. This talks about energy of the past. So if it doesn't represent a physical person, it could just be a scenario, a situation. It's going to cross your path again. Make sure you just get the message, whatever it is, take it for what it is. Like they say, take the meat and spit out the bones. February is a month of taking what's valuable and doing away with what's not. Okay, that's going to be very important. It actually may be a person though, because we have someone new in this reverse. So this is what Spirit is saying. This is someone from the past. Something may confront you through a person from the past. But again, it's meant to happen. Don't second guess that. But you need to sit back and observe and see what the bigger picture is, if that makes sense. And also too, just be very careful of dating anyone from the past. Somebody may pop up like that, right? Because they may stop you. They may cause some sort of stagnation in your life. I'm looking at this baby card reverse, and I'm sorry, y'all, it's very dark in here. But when this baby comes reversed, we already know, symbolically, a baby represents what? Growth, transformation, happiness, joy, a new season, a new beginning, right? And it looks like there could be something or someone that can stunt that growth, challenge you in some sort of way. So just be very careful. Be careful in February of house fires, period, burns, blisters, things of that nature, touching things, electrical fires, so on and so forth. Do not leave any candles unattended in the month of February, because it can cause some sort of tragedy, right? And then we have the death reverse with the baby reverse. So it looks like, as I'm looking at this as a whole, because we know death reverse is what? Um, some sort of blockage, some sort of something that stops or prevents someone from changing or transforming, right? The baby kind of represents the same thing. It looks like your blockages may be from something of the past in February. So be very, very mindful, because the past energy is very strong, and also something that could be threatening you from changing or keeping you stuck in some sort of situation, and it has some sort of tie. You might find yourself even needing a cut and clear for February. I would not be surprised about that. Some sort of cut and clear type of second chance, clean slate work, because it looks like there could be some old attachments there. I'm not going to lie to you. Maybe some old attachments that you weren't even aware of, right? And it might come to surface. Things might come to the head with this in February. So just, be mindful for that. And again, if you find yourself stuck or struggling on something, I'm almost sure you're going to need a cut and clear. Make sure your oral health is good, because you do have oral health reverse, but this also talks about communication in the mouth. And it also talks about extracting things, removing things again, removing things that are not good for you, right? When I think of the dentist, I think about people getting dental work done, sometimes extracting teeth, and that just symbolically that means to me, if something is not good for you, what the doctor do? They take it out because it can poison the rest of the body. So be very careful. This is a lot of nostalgic and past energy. Even maybe a little bit karmic lessons may confront you in February. So just, take the lessons as they come. Take that wisdom, take your experience and grow from it, because there's lots of growth that needs to happen, is what Spirit's saying in the month of February for you. Okay, February is about growth, transformation, learning the lessons of the past, transformation, movement, not being stuck in anything, cutting or severing old bondages, or bondages or ties, cutting those old ties away. And then again, just be very careful of house fires. Maybe not just in your home, but in any facility. You want to be mindful. Change your batteries, your smoke detector, things of that nature. And then be just careful of burning, because I know you cook. So be very careful of a hot stove, hot pots, things of that nature. Okay. All right. Okay. She said I missed it. No, I'm gonna be back because that was fun. So I'm gonna be just popping up. So just keep your notifications on, because that was fun. Everybody was so pleasantly surprised to see me come and do. Y'all was like, "Oh my God, Mama Magical." Yes, I came on prime time. Okay, so let's see. You want to know how this semester will go at school? I know that's right. Let me see. I'm gonna throw the knuckle bones for that. I don't know. Spirit just told me to pick up the knuckle bones, so I'm gonna just go on with it. So show me the energy that is around for this new semester at school in the beginning. Um, maybe spring semester 2026. So that's the energy that will precede him, so that we can be in line with his blessings. Mm. Mm. So your spirits are speaking of some sort of possible difficulty or challenge. I don't feel like it's academically. Academically, I see you doing well. What I would say here is just be very careful of gossip. I'm gonna just say it like that, because if challenge comes through communication, gossip, or people around you that may cause difficulty and challenge. So when you're at school, just continue to focus on your work. The challenge comes from gossip and communication, but Spirit says as long as you don't participate, it will pass. So there could be some new classmates that you're not familiar with. They may try to get buddy buddy with you, and it can cause some sort of distractions through communication. Spirit says that there will be some challenges here, but there'll be good challenges. They don't look like, and it doesn't look like bad challenges, if that makes sense. But again, the biggest challenge is the new beginning, just getting readjusted, a new class, new lessons to learn. Those are good challenges, because it forces us to learn things. Anything that we have to learn, and train and things like that, those are called good challenges. So that's what I'm seeing here. But just be very careful, because it looks like it could be, because we're talking about school, this has to be someone in the school setting. So if it's not like classmates, maybe it can be a professor. Just keep things very formal. That's what I would say. But again, academically, I don't see any problems there. I don't see any problems there. I just see your spirits encourage you to push forward. You're closer to your goal. Stay focused. Don't get caught up in no extra BS with whoever this or whatever this may be. Okay. And just keep your head in the game and you will succeed, is what I'm seeing here. I see fresh, new, strong beginnings. Your spirits are saying stay very close to them. Pray, bless your life, put your hands on, lay hands on yourself, speak blessings and manifestations on your life, and you will have this ability and luck that you want to have. But bad luck comes through communication and maybe somebody pretending in that school setting that they have your best interest and they don't. So we're just going to have to see how that unfolds. Okay, my love, good luck with everything. You're going to be good. I'll tell you if you wasn't. You know I would. Uh-oh, hold on, you guys. 1 second. One moment. I forgot to pin my stuff, y'all. Ooh, it's getting hot, y'all. Y'all know what that mean when it get hot. And spirits are around. 1 second. Okay, here we go. Let me pin this. Also, Devon, be careful of letting outside influence too. Because yeah, we're talking about school, but my spirits is speaking about something else. It can also, if it's not colleagues, if it's not, your classmates or your professor, it could also be somebody on the outside of all that. It could be, especially with that past energy that they were speaking about before, it could be someone, an estranged person from the past can come in. And if you let it potentially distract or derail you. So you want to be very, very careful of outside influence and distractions. Just stay tunnel vision, is what your spirits is saying. So just be very careful of getting caught up in stuff that don't really matter at the end of the day. You're so welcome, love. Okay, so where we at? Where we at, y'all? Hey, Money. If I didn't say hi to you, hey. Hey, hey. I said hey to Casey, too drippy. Hey. Okay. Okay, Zaloa. I hope I'm saying your name right. I always feel like I'm not saying it right. And then after that is too drippy. Hey, Nicole. Hey, y'all. Let me just open up Cash App just in case. I don't want to miss nobody. Oh, Vidal. Hey, Vidal. Okay, so wait a minute, y'all. Let me make sure I'm saying this in order. So we got Zola. Um, okay. Actually, okay. Oh, okay. So after you, Zola, then it's Vidal. So Vidal, I hope I'm saying your name right, love. Thank you so much for your donation of love. You can go ahead and put your 2 questions in the chat because you are next. If your name is not the same in Cash App as it is in YouTube, just let me know in the YouTube that you are Vidal. Again, I hope I'm saying your name right. And then it's too drippy. And then okay, we up to speed. Okay. All right. So thank you, Zaloa. Is it Zal? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I remember you told me I said it right last time, but I don't feel like I'm saying it like I said it last time. So I'm sorry. Okay. So let's see what your spirits want you to know tonight. They're telling me to go to the ancestor deck for you. So we're gonna see what comes out for you, okay, love? What they got for you in this deck? Oh, wait a minute. Wow, I haven't heard them speak on this deck in a while. Okay, we're gonna start off with this, and they telling me to go to that foul mouth deck. So I'm just letting you know these are messages are not from me. This is from spirit. I am just the messenger. I'm just gonna give you my disclaimer right now. Sorry, show me this. Show me the energy that is over there. Those messages that we need to know this so that she can stand in alignment with her blessings. Okay. Strength. Your spirits are coming through with the blessings of strength for you. Come through, spirit. Son, strength through a son or a male. Pay attention to children. Children will be your strength. Remember, children are very precious to the ancestors because they're closer to the ancestor realm than we are. Children, because they just come from the ancestral realm, they are fresh in their body. Their spirits and souls may be older, but they're fresh in this incarnation. So they're very close to the ancestor realm because that's where they come from. And then the elders, because they are on their way to the ancestor realm. So strength comes to a child, particularly a boy, listen to children because children are very strong vessels for messages. Remember, they are not yet tainted by the world. The world has not hardened them yet. They still are open to imagination and things that they see. So don't write any child off that comes to give you a message. Spirit is going to speak through the mouth of a baby. Come through, spirit. That looks like they're going to warn you from something. Oh, look at how my candle went out. Pay attention, okay? Your spirits are very strong. This is not a good time to proceed. They're trying to tell you not to move so forward. Don't be very careful with just jumping into things without thinking. Don't be hasty. Don't be quick to start anything new. Your spirits are trying to protect you from something, right? So you really want to be in your awareness, be talking to your spirits, and again, listen to children when they are around you. Especially a boy, if he comes up to you and tries to give you a message, you want to make sure that you listen to that, okay? And look, male influence. So again, be very careful of influences from a male. I would say that, but I feel like in this case, because they speak of his male and strength right away, I would say male influence would be important. And you may be somebody that maybe sometimes you tend to listen to women more than you listen to men, right? Because we look at women as so, just very wise and intuitive and very deeply spiritual, but men are too. So you just want to make sure that you also appease your paternal lineage. Make sure that you are lifting your paternal lineage, directly speak to your male ancestors, your father's side, his lineage. Be addressing them because they are bringing you strength right now. In this season, the men are standing up to you. Sometimes for the mothers will stand up for us, but in your case, the men are standing up for you. And you got some warrior spirits too, just to let you know that. Okay, now Spirit told me to go to this foul mouth deck. If for anybody knows how this deck is, I gotta always, give my disclaimer in advance. Okay, because she ain't got no filter. I got a filter. She ain't got no filter. Hold on. Where is she at? Matter of fact, where is she at, y'all? And I gotta find her because this is what my spirits told me to do with you. They must got some real strong messages for you, especially with that protection. But see, the thing is, I don't see her. Lord have mercy. But my spirits told me to get that deck for you, so I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to listen to my spirits. Oh, there she is. Sometimes when you look too hard for stuff, it literally be right in your face. Like the old folks used to say, if it was a snake, it would have bit you. Okay. So let's see what they gotta say to you in this deck now. Let's see. Oh, okay. So what's this? Oh wow. See, that's what I'll be saying about this deck. And again, this is not me. This is just spirits. Bitch, all I do is win. Your spirits want you to win. They are trying to push you to the top. They are trying to ensure that you reach your highest potential. You need to be an unapologetic winner. You need to be a shameless winner. You need to be Clarissa Shields. If you don't know who Clarissa Shields is, that's what you need. That's what you need to be giving. Clarissa Shields when it comes to your confidence, when it comes to your ability, when it comes to your skills. You need to be giving Clarissa Shields. This is what your spirits want you to know. They want you to know the power that you exude, the power that is running through your veins that have been passed down. You don't have to have any children. You want to be open to anybody, any child that comes to you. So, oh yes, you're being cheated on. So, and this is reverse. So the way I look at it like this, your spirits are trying to protect you from people that are deceivers. Some people that are there to try to scam and cheat you out of things. Maybe even cheat you out of what is yours. Just be very careful of people that don't play fair. There's the energy of someone around you. That's what your spirit said they're trying to protect you. That is not going to play fair. That is going to lie, maybe even deceive to get ahead of you. So be very careful. Spirit says, aren't you tired yet, dummy? Okay, that's just what the card says. So that means what is not working, what does not work anymore, find a new way. Find a new way and stop beating dead horses. Stop trying and trying for trying. Sometimes we exert ourselves on one way. Spirit says, open your mind to what's for you. May not be totally easy, but it'd be better than what you're going through. So just be very mindful of that. Be very mindful of trying to force things that are depleting you, exerting you, sucking your life force, taking away your energy, that spiritual vampires, so on and so forth. Just be very careful of that. Y'all, this foul mouth deck, I'll be telling y'all this when they said come to the foul mouth deck, because we need to speak in a language that is firm and that is direct and may even kind of sting a little bit. But you're going, it stings, we remember. We get the message. And they put my candle out for you, girl. You better pay attention. Let me get my little grill lighter right here. Or hold on. You so welcome. Don't thank me. It's your spirits, my love. They came through very strong for you. They want you. They're not playing no more. They said we're tired. It's time for you to win. Okay. My electrical lighter not gonna work. So let me get my grill lighter. So do we text you for the reading? So if you want a reading, it's $25 for 2 questions. All the information is below. So you can either do a cash app, or you can do a super chat. However, sometimes when people have like personal questions, they don't really want to say it out loud like that. Sometimes they will text it to me and I'll read it, and then I'll just let them know what spirit is saying without repeating their question out loud. So I hope that helps. All right, my love. Thank you once again, Zyloa. Thank you so much. Okay, so where we at? Drippy, two Drippy. Thank you, Divine. Two Drippy, Nicole, and Ran B. So let me put two Drippy up there. Hey, y'all. So let me put you up here. Y'all want the foul mouth deck? Y'all let me know, because Miss Mama tell you how it is, okay? Okay, so let's go to the ancestors for you two, Drippy. Let's see what your spirits want you to know so you can be aligned with your blessings and you can live your best life always. You got the strength card too. Spirits is coming through strong for people. Your strength comes through nature and lifestyle. Your diet, what you feed your body, how you treat your body, how you take care of your body, and reconnecting in nature. Nature helps you discharge, disconnect while recharging you. And when it's known that spirit speaks to the intelligence of nature, nature is very intelligent. There's all type of signs, symbols, energetic signatures. Nature has their own language. Even the birds have a secret language. Do you know that? So connect in nature. This is where your strength comes from. You need peace, you need quietness, you need to recalibrate, you need to balance, and you get your charge through nature. You get your strength, your support, your spiritual. You want to align with that frequency of nature. The natural world is what's connected to the supernatural, if that makes sense. And also, you have to make sure your body is a vessel. You need to make sure that your body, your vessel rather, is fortified, is equipped, is strong, is strengthened in order for you to receive these messages. It's almost like you need to detox too, by the way. It's almost like when people do like a detox, like a colon cleanse. Sometimes people get a how do you say it? Colonic cleansing, where they get all of that backed up bowel movement out because you got so much in you. Even though you take it vitamins and supplements, your gut can't even absorb it because you got all that stuff from regular colon wall. Look at your vessel like that, your spiritual body. When we got all these toxins, not even just food, even just anger, things that back up and get stuck within us. It causes stagnation in our life. It causes physical alignment, but it also distorts the messages when spirits try to come down and descend upon us and give. They can't even get in this vessel like that because it's just not where it needs to be. So nature, your strength comes through diet and lifestyle and connecting with nature. Make sure you're taking walks. I know the weather is, depending on where you are, the weather may be crazy right now, but you want to make sure that you are getting some time outside every day. I don't care if it's even 15 minutes, a brisk walk around the block. You need to go outside. Okay, that's important. That's how I have to go outside every day, especially in the summertime. Is there another wheel hitting in my grandmother's house? Let's see. That's the yes or no. We go to the knuckle bone. Another wheel hidden inside of Tudrik's grandmother's house. Their inheritance. Spirit said no. Spirit is saying no to that. Now this does not mean that there is no type of will that exists elsewhere, but Spirit is saying no to the house. It could have been there and maybe it got moved. Or hell, maybe they just don't want you to find it. But if I'm looking at this for exactly what it is, Spirit is saying that it is not in the house. There is no will, additional will in the home at this time. So I hope you find it. I hope if something is owed to you, that you get what you deserve. Okay. Thank you, my love, my magical member. Okay, so I think we are on Money, Moni, Vidal. She was after Too Drippy. I do remember that because they donated right after each other. I see that on the Cash app. Okay, so let me put you up here. I got you. Okay, so you're welcome to Drippy. Yes, thank you, ancestors. Thank you. We appreciate you. Okay, yes, it's Vidal. This message is for my ancestors, and I just lost my job due to my school schedule. I'm worried and need guidance. I'm so sorry about that, but guess what? When one door closes, three open. Believe that. Your ancestors would do all types of things like that. If there's something that they have, if you're not getting what you deserve, they want to put you align you in a position where you can get what you deserve. So let's see what your ancestors have to say to you this evening. Daniel, Daniel, what is the message for her tonight? So she could be aligned with her well-being and blessings, so she can reach her highest potential in this season. What does she need to know? What's most relevant and most important to her concerns this evening? Faith. You losing your faith. Remember, faith is the foundation. Don't worry. What is that? What is the verse? Faith is the lack of substance of the things unseen. Child, I don't want to chop that up. Just have faith, in other words, okay? Have faith. Believe again that when your ancestors take you out of something, it's because they're trying to realign you with what is for you. You need to have faith. Spirit says, be careful of worry, be careful of your mental health. That's going to be very important. You have health reverse, but I feel like this is more about your mental health. Mental health can be physical, especially because the brain is there, but more so just your mental health, your spirit, your well-being. Take care of your spiritual health, is what they're saying, especially because faith fell first. I feel like this is also your spiritual health, right? Our spiritual health can be depleted. Our spiritual body sometimes can suffer and be challenged, especially if we're going through something that's really taking a toll on us. So you want to be very careful. Your faith needs to be strong. You need to be healthy in spirit, because when you're healthy in spirit, you know that you have the ancestors and the divine wisdom to take you and to elevate you and take you out of situations and place you somewhere that is better for you. Right? Spirit says, be careful of drama and leave the negative vibes behind. Leave this, them telling you to leave it behind. We're pushing you into something new. That job, it expired. Okay. They're going to put you in something new. Trust that they are going to open up a door for you, even if you cannot see it. Okay. Trust it. I gotta find that faith verse. I think that's Hebrew chapter 1, verse 1. Let me see if I'm right. Hebrew, because they're telling me to read that verse here. Hebrew 1. Let me see. No, that's not it. I'm thinking about another verse. Oh, Hebrew, I had it backwards. Hebrew 11, verse 1. Don't play with Mama Magic because she know her verses, okay? It said, your ancestors are telling me to read this to you. It says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Let me repeat that. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Your faith is your evidence. You don't need to see nothing else. Your faith is your evidence because you know that your spirits are not going to let you down. Don't doubt your spirits. Don't doubt your spirits. Don't hurt your ancestors like that by doubting their capability. Again, take care of your spiritual health. They said your spiritual health is suffering right now, and you need to leave things behind and trust that whatever's before you, like I say, your blessings are always going to be on the horizon. They're always going to be on the horizon. They're not behind you, they're in front of you. Okay, my love. So let's see. What I'm gonna do for you, because sometimes we're still human, we're gonna have the human experience, so we're still gonna worry about money, right? Especially when we lose a job. But hey, we can't get around money is a necessity, right? Let me see what they have for you as far as advice for prosperity. Maybe we can get a little solution out of here. Let's see. They're telling me too that you would benefit from a money hand wash. Mm. They knew you was finna get a new job. So they're confirmed. They're here talking about your resume. Resume, hold on, here it is. Resume reverse. They want you to spruce up your resume. They want you to look very, very good on paper. That's going to make you a qualified candidate for another job that you want. Your work ethic. Your work ethic is going to be very important. The work that you put in will not go in vain, okay? You may have to work a little bit, put in a little work to find your new job, but nonetheless, your spirits are going to work, open that road, and as long as you are trying your best. Do not be stagnant. Don't let your worriness stop you or slow you down, make you not want to get up and feel motivated because you're taking the hit from losing your job. And I understand, but your spirits are saying the more you sit around and mope, no action is being taken. You need to take action now. Okay. Don't wait on it. They're telling you how. Do your resume, have a good resume. So sometimes our resume is old and outdated, and whatever skills you accumulated from this job, now you need to update your resume, but every time you need to add this job on there. Okay. And I know sometimes you need a callback number from a new job. They want to call your old job. See if you can get them a supervisor's number, maybe that you were cool with, somebody that may know your work ethic, and see if they are willing to talk to the new employer for you. All right, my love. Good luck with everything. Do a hair wash. Do a hair wash with patchouli, marigold, lemongrass, and cinnamon. And pray Proverbs 10:22. All right, my love. Good luck with that. Okay. Where we at, y'all? All right, we did your B. Nicole, then Ramby. Okay, let me put you up here, Ramby. Where you at? Uh-oh. Okay, I found you. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Nicole, then Ramby. Did Nicole post her questions? Is Nicole still with us? Okay, I'm glad you're here, Ramby. Ramby, do me yes, Moni, Hebrew 11 verse 1. You need to be reading that every day for the next 7 days. Spirit say the next 9 days. You need to read that every day in the morning when the sun first rises. You need to read that. Hey, Nicole. Okay, I see you. If you can repost your two questions for me. That'd be great. And then Rimby, you can do the same. You can do the same. Oh, matter of fact, Nicole, here you are. If this is your questions, I got it. Don't worry about reposting. Thank you so much, Nicole, for your donation of love. May it come back to you and your family tenfold. Nicole says, I did some amazing ancestral healing ritual on Dia de los Muertos by the ocean. Okay. I've been experiencing heavy sentinels with me, and around me. What does spirit have for me? I'm going to the ancestor deck then. You talking about mortals and ancestral healing. So let's see what's in the ancestral deck. It's only right. Let's see what your spirits want you to do. The message. I love the healing work, especially by the water. Ooh, I know that was powerful. Y'all boys by the water too. Come through. I know they came through. Your spirits, they want you to continue to go to the water. You need to meet at the water at least once a month, is what they're saying, to cleanse yourself in the ocean. Even if you can bring a little bit of that salt water home, we know that sea salt is very, very powerful as it relates to cleansing and repelling negative energy. They want you to use the salt in the sea, is what they're saying. Take care of your mind. Be careful of paranoia. You're spiritually sensitive right now. You may see some things that you are not prepared to see because of your spiritual sensitivity. You will be heightened, especially around this next full moon. Be very, very careful. Cover your head, dress in white. Try not to be outside at midnight or any of the high points like 12 p.m., 6 p.m., or midnight. And you know not to be up at no 3 a.m. I don't even have to tell you that. Your faith will continue to grow and increase. Your ancestors are very appeased with you. They're telling me that. You have water spirits, by the way, as well. You have a lot of water spirits. I don't know if anybody ever told you that. It's something with the color blue I'm seeing with you as well. It's something with the color blue. I don't know if that's relevant to you or not, but they're showing me blue as well. Um, but your faith is going, your spirituality is increasing. And in that case, your spirits are very happy that you are taking care of yourself spiritually. Okay. But take care of your mind. Be very careful of fear, anxiety, paranoia, especially unexplained, unprovoked. Okay. If you feel that, it could be a spirit, a muerto around you. So be very careful. Protect yourself. Cleanse yourself. Clean your front door. Your spirits say your front door needs to be fed and cleansed. So if you can find someone that can feed your front door and cleanse it, someone that knows what they're doing, make sure you do that. But you need to feed the front door and you also need to fortify and cleanse your front door. Okay? Asheo. Okay. I think that's all. I think that's all they got for me. So I hope that helps. He said, yes, they see me at the water. That's my favorite color. Mm-hmm. I need to get to the ocean. Yeah, you need to go at least once a month. And again, even if you can bring some of that water home and just pour a little bit, on you and bathe with it, or even infuse it in the rest of your bath water. That's what your spirits are saying you need to do. Are you close to Yemaya or Yemoja? I feel like she's close to you. Okay. Okay, I just wash it with bleach and Florida water. You always wash your door, cleanse it, but they're saying it needs to be fed. Your door needs to be fed. You need to feed it a pigeon, but talk to your elders about that. They may say something else. Okay. Nobody, she called me. Hmm. It could be because I told you got a lot of water spirits, so Mommy Watson could be with you. She could be, but I think Yemoja is close to you too. You just got a lot of water spirits. Okay. All right, my love. Well, good luck with everything. I'm so happy for you. Your spirits are happy too. They got me smiling. Okay. Where are we at? So if anybody wants to do a donated reading, I'll be on here for just 20 more minutes because I'm already coming in late. If you want a donated reading from me, it's $25 for two questions. It's always going to be $25 for two questions, unless you want, some people want more questions, so they just add it up. So you feel free to do that if you have more, but it's $25 for two questions, just in case someone just come in and they want to know what we doing, what we in here doing. And I told y'all, I'm so sorry, y'all, I didn't make it over the weekend. Y'all know I had a very big drop with my two products. And speaking of that, did y'all get? I know y'all got her. Did y'all get the Fast Fortune oil? It's a little dark. I'm sorry. Yes, and the cloak. The cloak is here. Okay, so I'm so proud of her. This is really good for my spiritual practitioners, the one who wants to make sure that they are protecting themselves from psychic attack and spies and prying eyes. She's really good for cloaking you. But like I said, disclaimer, do not put her on. Do not anoint yourself with her if you are somewhere that you need to be visible. Like, for instance, my favorite example, if you are driving, when you are driving, you want to make sure that people see you. You don't want to be cloaked, okay? You want people to see you, all right? Because some people will anoint themselves with cloaking oil and have a charm or something for cloaking, and they get in accident sometime if it get to take it off. And guess what the other person says when they hit them? My God, it's like you came out of nowhere. I didn't even see you. So be very careful. Use it appropriately. Read the descriptions in my product descriptions. I try to break a lot. Those descriptions have a lot of advice in there. So don't, I know sometimes we don't like to read things through, but trust me, I put all that for a reason. It's very valuable information. Okay. Because I care about my magical gang. I just want to make sure that y'all are okay. All right, my loves. All right. Okay, so we are on Wimby now. Okay. Let me repost you up here. Hey, Nicole, I see you. Hold on, did we? Okay, so I just want to make sure I'm not missing nobody donation because Nicole, I don't see the rest of yours. So did you send it to Cash App? I just want to make sure because if I don't see the rest of yours, I could be overlooking someone else, and I hate to do that. So just let me know, love. Okay, so right now we are on Ren B. Hey, Ren B. Thank you so much, my love, for your excuse me, not your messages. I thank the spirit for the messages that's coming. Excuse me, but thank you so much, my love, for being a part of the magical crew. So, like I always say, anybody that is a part of the magical membership, you always get your first two questions for free. The first two questions are always on the magical house, okay? It's on the house, y'all. All right. Okay, Miss Ramby, let's see what your spirits wants you to know tonight so that you can be aligned with your best life, so you can reach your highest potential. The roads be opened up to all blessings and all things your spirits have divinely for you. Oh, okay. Thank you, Devon, for correcting that for me. Because that's why I said, did I read Nicole? Because I feel like I did. Y'all know when my spirits is on me, I don't be knowing what I be saying or what's going on. So I just thank you for help getting me straight. Okay, Rand B, let's see what your spirits want you to know. Who are you trying to hold up? Who are you holding a grudge from? Who are you mad at? Who are you mad at? Let it go. It's something you holding on to something. You might not even know you're mad at it until it trigger you and it pops up. You need to let something go. Spirit says choose happiness. It ain't that hard. Just be happy. Be happy on purpose. Choose happiness in order for you to live your best life. You need to be as optimistic as possible. You need to always see the bright side of things. You need to always make sure that you are counting that glass half full and not half empty. What did she say? Count it all joy, Kelly Price. You need to count it all joy. Okay. You need to count your wins. You need to count your blessings. Remember all the blessings. Think about every challenge that you ever went through, every hardship. Guess what? Congratulations, because you made it through all the BS. You're still standing. Be grateful. You need to let go and detoxify. You need to let something go. Just remember, just moving forward, to hold a grudge is to hold poison. It's to hold self-destruction. It's to hold unhappiness. Like they say, forgiveness is truly for you. It's not the other person, because 9 out of 10, the other person may forgot they even hurt you in the first place. They over there living their best life. Release yourself. Release. It's like when we detox, we release and let go all that nasty stuff. Release it. Let it go. Free yourself. Fantasia. Okay. Free your spirit. Okay. All right. So what do you need to know? I don't know, y'all. They keep sending me to this foul mouth deck for y'all. Okay. I can see why. Because your spirits, they're not playing with you, Randy. They're not playing tonight. So let's see what they want you to know. They got me in a foul mouth deck. I am done. Okay. Let's see. Sounds like a personal problem. Like I said, forgiveness is for you. Forgiveness is for you. This is also in reverse. Don't make other people problems yours. Don't make nobody else problem is your problem yours. Everybody is grown. They got to figure it out. Do not take on. Don't mean you can't have compassion. Don't mean you cannot have humility. Does not mean you cannot have empathy. But do not allow people to dump their problems on you. It will cause you misfortune and it will cause you loss. Okay? F this job is what spirit is saying. If the work ain't working, find new work. Find something else. Don't get so attached to things, is what spirit is saying. Where you feel like if you don't have that no more, you lost it all. You too attached. Practice the art of detachment. Don't be sorry, be better. No self-pity. Don't feel sorry for yourself. It happened. You learned, you lived, you loved. Move on. Point blank, period. That's what your spirits are saying. Don't be sorry. Just be better. Period. We don't need any excuses. 2026 is about accountability and leveling up. We learn from the past and lessons. That's all it's good for. Nothing more and nothing less. Come through spirit. Okay, my love. Good luck to you. And thank you so much just for being a Mama Magical member, my late night crew. You one of my day ones, friend. You know I love you. Okay. All right. So where we at with it, y'all? Where we at? I think is we back to Nicole? Is that the order, y'all? Okay, Miss Nicole. Where you at, my love? I saw you. Hold on. Where's Nicole? Where's Nicole? Okay, I see your old questions, Nicole. Yep, and close it go. Nicole, you might have to repost your. Okay, I just watched it. Nobody. She calls me. Thank you. Okay, Nicole, I may need you to repost your question if you had another question. I see a couple of people look like they sent something, but I'm not sure if you just being nice to Mama Magical or what. But the donations are $25 for 2 questions. Okay, yeah, I'm just scanning through the chat just to make sure that I have not overlooked anyone. Oh yeah, by the way, everyone, I will be back tomorrow night. I have to make up for the weekend. So we just gonna count this as like a Friday. Okay. So damn, it looks like the only day I'm gonna have off. Let me see, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Dang, shoot, I ain't gonna have no days off. I was gonna say this gonna be Friday, tomorrow gonna be Saturday, and Thursday gonna be Sunday, but then I would jump right back into Friday this weekend. So we gonna see y'all. I might not have to. I might have to just do a today, Friday, tomorrow, Saturday stuff type thing. I don't know if I can do the Sunday because I need Sunday off, y'all. Y'all ancestors, they be pulling me. They be a lot. Some of y'all got some. I mean, everybody has power for ancestors, but sometimes people ancestors may come up a little bit stronger, especially if someone is really going through something, or if they are going through something and they need a little help. Shoot, a little light, some water, food, something. Y'all be starving y'all ancestors. Y'all make sure y'all don't starve them. Don't dehydrate them. Okay, did Nicole leave? Is that it? Everybody got their messages for tonight? And so we will wrap it up early. So I'm already on here playing with fire. It's getting late. It's 10:30 in my time. Is that it, everybody? You know, somebody donated last weekend and they never came back. I was hoping that I was gonna see her again. Maybe she'll come on tomorrow. She did it. She did her full donation too, and she ain't been back on here since. So hopefully it's Iowa. Hopefully she come back. Two Drippy said, I left food at the tree, but I think someone else ate it. It doesn't matter. It's okay. Even if you witness a skunk or a raccoon come up and snatch it, no sooner as you put it down, you did the act. You did the act of leaving the food there. You dedicated to your ancestors. And guess what? That's nature. That's still nature taking it. Even if an animal come up and take it, that is still nature. Because if you even want to get technical, after they eat it, they going to move it through their bowels and it's gonna be back into the earth as fertilizer. Okay, I'm gonna just say it like that. Okay, so the earth still, your ancestors still took it. The ancestors are in the earth, so they still are going to get it. Okay, all right. Let's see where we at. Not Devon to done spun the block. Yo, you, child, I'm so done. Okay, Simone Sway, thank you so much, love. You can go ahead and put your you can go ahead and put your two questions in. Oh, I don't think I got that Black Moon deck. I don't think I got it in here. I think that's somewhere in the house. Where is my Black Moon deck, first of all? I think that's in my room. I'm about to pull them cards and just send it to you by text. Because where is my Black Moon deck? Oh, you want the foul mouth? Oh, okay. All right. I'm going to give you what you want. You want the foul mouth. Okay, so let's see what Spirit got to say. Okay. He wants it unfiltered, Spirit. So give it to him unfiltered. It's his best. I pull forward for you. F this job. Detachment stuff. Let things go. Let things go. Let it go. Let it go so you can grow. Don't be sorry, be better. No self-pity, no moping, not feeling sorry for yourself, not any no shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Okay, what Lauren Hill mama told her on Sister Act 2 singing shoulda, coulda, wouldas on the corner? No self, no feeling sorry for yourself. You better get up and know your power, is what your spirit say. You have the blood of your grandmother running through you. Don't you figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out is what your spirit say. Make a way. They made a way back in the day when they didn't have the sources, they didn't have resources to things. They went straight to the source. That's God. That's divinity, their ancestors. Then they got what they wanted. Figure it out. Where there's a will, there is a way. Okay, as long as you have will, as long as you have your ambition, your skill, your talents, your thoughts, there is a way out. Know that. They said F what you heard and act like you know. Like I said, you know. I'm gonna put one more. B, please. Okay. Sounds like a personal problem. You too, bitch, please. Sounds like a person. That's what they listen. Don't make the world's problem your problems. Focus on yourself. In other words, is what your spirits are saying. You need to focus on yourself and get yourself together. No more feeling sorry for yourself about nothing. You're sitting there for too long. And then you spiral. And then one thought turns into another. And another and another and another. Be careful of that. You keep doing what you do, you're gonna keep doing the same result, getting the same results. Okay. That's what they saying. Hey, plan A don't work, plan B, C, D, some gonna work, some gotta shake because you're gonna shake the universe with your movement, your determination. So something is going to align for you. You better act like you know. You better act like you know. That's what they saying. Okay, my love. Okay. I am going to go to the ancestor deck. Where is my Black Moon deck though? I really do believe that's maybe in my room. I gotta make sure I have that for next time, y'all. Okay, so let's see what else the ancestors want you to know. Okay, because we want to make sure that everybody is elevated and living their best life. A lot of people need to connect with nature. Look after your mama. You need to check on your mama, be there for your mama, and look after your mama. Connect with her more. That's what your spirits are saying. And also, always honor the women in your life. The women are the ones that bring birth. The women bring life. They're the portals of heaven. They have to be. The women have the portal to heaven right within their body, in their womb. Respect women. Always will be. We always want the blessing of women. This is what your spirits are saying to you. Diet and lifestyle, consider a change. Remember, you're a spiritual person. You want to make sure that your physical and your spiritual body are on this one accord. We want to be healthy. We want to be strong. We want to exercise. We want to eat as clean. We want to nourish our body, is what your spirit is saying. You need to make sure that you too are sitting in nature. Closing your eyes, crossing them legs, putting them palms up, and meditating is what spirit is saying. Centering yourself. Be very fragile and careful of your nervous system. You need to do some healing of your mind and your nervous system. And again, always seek for the blessings of women and make sure that you are taking care of your mother. Okay? All right, my love. Thank you so much for being here. You know, I appreciate it. Okay. All right. Did Nicole ever come back? I guess not. Okay, so we just gonna go ahead on to Simon's Way. Hey, Simon's Way. Hey, hey. Thank you so much for your donation of love. May it come back to you and yours tenfold. Simon's Way said, I love my job, but management is toxic. Should I look for new employment? Let's see. Let's see if you were successful, if you will be successful and the roads are open for you to successfully find new employment that will sustain you and make sure that you continue with financial stability. Is the road open for that in this season? So if you would want to seek new employment, you need to make sure you do. Let me double check with something. You need a road opener. Your spirit said there's blockages in the way. It will be kind of difficult for you to move forward from a new job right now, from to a new job, toward a new job. You have the number of three. The number three is the road opener. It's also the number of communication and travel. And because this is the three of swords, it looks like it will be difficulty if you try to move through that opportunity in that road. It's going to be struggles. You need a road opener. And King of Swords said you have to move with strategy too. You can't be impulsive. You have to be a person with a plan. Okay. You want to think smart and use your intelligence with this place as of now, because you do know it's very toxic. So you are already 10 steps ahead of the game because you can see things for the truth and for what they really are. Okay. But Spirit says if you try to do it now, it's not that you won't get a job, because you may, but it may not be a good job, or you may even find yourself in the same type of situation. Okay. You need a road opener, is what your spirit is saying. That will help open that road up to opportunities. So not just one job that may, reach out to you, but multiple. You have your choice. That's what a road opener does. It allows you to have your choice and your pick, right? Depending on what's going on in your life. At least one of those roads will open. Okay, let's see. Hey, Marcel. Two says, I want to know if my ancestors believe I'm going down the right path. Let's see. Is Simone in alignment with destiny at this time? Right. So as of now, Spirit says that you are in alignment with that wheel of fortune. The wheel of fortune is not just about fortune and karmic energy. It is about karmic energy. It lets me know that you are, there is some good karma around you. There's pathways, there's motion open for you with that wheel of fortune. But Spirit says, in order for you to get the full benefit, because the path is behind you, the tower is behind you, things already been tore down and tore up, and it's rebuilding for you. However, in order for you to reach a higher height, in order for you to completely graduate and get into and kick the door down into a new season, the world is reversed. The world is reversed. So if there's any unfinished business, anything that needs to be addressed, anything that needs to be cut off or taken care of, the time to do that is now, because this talks about incompletion. Something is incomplete. It's just something right there that's stopping you from going all the way to the top. So whatever is incomplete, whatever is unfinished, you want to make sure you address that, okay, in ASAP, in order for you to go all the way up to the top, okay? Your spirit's going to align you with some people in your life that's going to open up doors for you. Be open to networking. Be open to networking. That's going to be really important for you. And remember, the wheel always is supposed to turn forward naturally and not backwards. So you keep going, you keep progressing, you stay persistent, and you stay consistent. That's the key to your fortune. It's movement. It's not being stuck. It's always being able to pivot, always being able to stick and move. You cannot stay stuck in nothing. You always got to be ready. Okay. All right, my love. Good luck to you. Okay, so Juan says that's interesting that Yemaya came up since I just came back from my trip to see her. Mm-hmm. Yeah, your spirits, they not playing. You got to take care of your mother. You have to take care of your mother. You have to be there for her the best way that you can, and but with intention. Mm-hmm. I think I'm caught up, y'all. And I hit my 1 hour mark, so I did my due diligence. Again, I will be back on here tomorrow. If you are on my magical email subscription, check your emails. I sent out a nice little discount promo email last night. And make sure you always check it on Friday. Every Friday, I always send out promo deals and discounts that are exclusive to my magical email subscriber list, my magical list for my email subscription. So make sure you guys check in your spam box. I got a nice sale, a real nice sale going on right now for those who have subscribed to my email listing, my magical email listing. It expires in 24 hours. It went out last night, so it's got one more 24-hour cycle, and then it will be done. But then again, like I said, every Friday, I always put something else up there that is only for people that is on my email subscription list. It's free to sign up. It is absolutely free. So if you go to my website and it asks you to sign up, do yourself a blessing, okay, and sign up for that. It's very, very worth it. Okay. But other than that, y'all, my next shipment for my oils, y'all was not playing. It's going out on Friday. Y'all was doubling up, tripling up. I also have I decided to do what I call the big three. That's on my website now. So the big three is the cloak, it is the veil. It is the veil, and it is the fast fortune. Okay. So that's the big three. Because y'all was ordering all four of them. I'm like, I wonder if I could do like some sort of like bundle thing, so they can get, a nice little deal. Because y'all was ordering back to back, all three of them. So I decided to do that. I might do something with four of them too. Just to show my love and my appreciation. And again, read the descriptions all the way through. They're very important. It's not just a bunch of legal jargon. It's some instructions on there to keep you safe when you are using my oils, because these are very authentic. Very. Those who know me know. Okay. Um, all right, my loves. I love you guys. I will be back on here tomorrow sometime between 8:30 p.m. Eastern and 9:30 p.m. Eastern. I hope to see you all there. Turn on your notifications. I'll be dropping some YouTube content So do not be afraid or do not hesitate. On my very last video I dropped with Kanye West, you can even put your suggestion there for what you want me to read on next. Y'all seen that stuff with Ray J? That is, I'm gonna pray for him. Okay, I just don't like that. It's so much going on. We had what we call in Hoodoo a Green Christmas. And it is said when there's a Green Christmas, and I wrote about this, that it's going to be a fat graveyard. So a lot of people in a Green Christmas it has been because a lot of people have passed away. I even lost my own grandmother. Okay, which is totally unexpected. Her services were days before Christmas, so that was really hard for my family. So it's my godmother just lost her mother, and unexpectedly, it's a lot of things. So y'all, keep yourself cleansed. Make sure that there's the spirit of Iku, and we call it Iku in Yoruba, that's death, that is walking around, and illness too with this new bat virus. Keep yourselves clean. Protect yourself and avoid large crowds. Okay. All right, my loves. I love you all. Have a wonderful night. Until next time. See, like I always say, stay safe in the spiritual streets. I love you guys. Come through, spirit. Hey, Icy Brazo. I hope to see you tomorrow night. I'll be back on here tomorrow night between 8:30 p.m. Eastern and 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Love you all. Have a wonderful night. Peace and blessings, gang. Late night crew. Until next time. Peace, y'all.